is set for a mature audience. It may contain coarse language, adult themes, sexual content, Ebola, Zika, and other words from a health journal, Area 51 documentation, the supernatural, the normal, everyday, regular natural, classified FBI and Homeland Security canteen menus, silly behaviour, stories that lead nowhere, CIA mind control technology, the gunman from the grassy knoll, the truth about the Loch Ness Monster, a paint-by-numbers picture, Big Kev's soul, and money for the bus. It's recommended if you're easily offended or take things to heart, that you relax, chill out, take your shirt off, and enjoy the nightcap. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, welcome back to the nightcap. Coming live around the world. Big hello to each and every one of you around this wonderful planet of ours, and our intergalactic listeners / viewers as well. It's always good to have each and every one of you part of the program, week after week, day after day, here on the Nightcap Live. We're in for a big show tonight. It is going to be crazy. There's things to do, there's things to see, there's things to hear, there's things to enter the competition for. There's a whole group of things.
There's cats.
There's cats. I better mark that down. That's one. There is so much to do. Let's just get straight into it because there is so much to do tonight. On that side of the studio, he's of course the Lord of Rock and Roll and the King of all that is metal. It is Barking Nick.
Good evening, Captain. Good evening, Nation. I hope everyone's had a lovely week.
So far, so good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Just okay.
Yeah, just okay. Yeah.
Let's see what.
You're great.
Well, I think you're great too, but I feel okay.
Well, let's see how you're feeling this time next Saturday. I bet you we won't even see
Yeah,
it.
probably not as well. Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah, well,
Right there next to you. Looking all fresh as a daisy from the Udall division itself. It's Secret Agent Ness.
Yes, that's right. No need to udle. I've had a haircut.
Yay!
Hence the selection of champagnes behind me.
Look at all them.
And an Australian sparkling rosé. Yes.
Yeah,
none of which are Coca-Cola products.
I was going to say, unless they're one of these particular great products right here, we don't care.
Yeah.
No, none of these are sponsors, but any of them could be.
They could.
Particularly the champagne.
Yeah. I do like a bit of moat. It's quite a nice drop.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you get it around castles.
Yeah. That's naturally assume where they bottle it. Yeah.
That's upside down. It's actually Toem.
Oh, like the chocolate from Sweden. Oh, hang on a minute. That's Toblerone. My bad.
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah. And as Esquire just put into the chat, you want a little bit of the bubbly.
No, I think we want lots of it.
That's right.
First haircut for how long?
Well, I had a dodgy one in January.
Oh,
Oh.
I heard about that for a while.
Yeah, because it was real dodgy. And I actually kept a bit which hadn't been cut.
You kept it?
attached.
Ah.
Yeah, well, I kept it attached for at least a week so I could show people and say, look how shit my haircut was. Yeah, but no, it's been a good 18 months since I've had a proper haircut.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
So you should do what I do. You just get on the blower to Kimatron and go, hey, zzz, give us the old short back and sides, thanks.
Yeah, well, I wasn't going to go for that look. I could have done that myself.
No,
And I had the
what are
tools,
you
I had the
complaining
skills.
about?
Clearly.
Yeah.
I'm living proof of the tools and the skills
Yeah.
existing.
Oh, look at that. What's the complaint then?
That's right. I could have done my own Parking Nick style haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kimatron has a haircut like mine, so
No, she
although
doesn't. We all know that.
it's a little bit better than mine. But
Yeah, I think so.
although mine's not purple at the moment, which is
No.
yeah, might need to get
You
back
don't
on
have to
that.
go on our screen because our screens are sort of monochrome sepia.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting. Oh. Let me mark that down on the list. It's just made the list. We got a big show tonight. Like, it is massively big.
Am I going to need a nap afterwards?
You'd probably need a nap during.
That's how big of a show we've got. Like, we've got, first off, being the night that it is, which is the first night in the month.
Melbourne Cup.
Nah. Tell you what, that horse made a fine pot of glue, didn't she? Too soon for horse jokes?
Never.
Ah, that horse was so chunky you could carve it. So, being the first of the month, we've got Faxaroonies, which is always good on the first of the month, being the year 2020, the year of the nightcap. And so is next year, by the way, in case you didn't know.
Every year after.
And the year after that. Pretty much every year from here on out until the end of time is the year of the nightcap, so we're pretty happy by that. We thank every government that's put it on the calendars. Even the governments that haven't put it on the calendars, we're still thankful. Don't give in to mainstream. That's my motto. Tonight, also on the program, also on the show, we've got new music from 3 artists from Nuclear Blast that have appeared on this program already, but this is new music.
Oh,
Excellent.
We've got Rob Zombie's new song.
Yeah.
We've got Wednesday 13's new song.
A favourite. Yep.
Yeah. And we've also got Amethyst, their new song.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Good
So
one.
Cool.
to crank it all up to 12 because we're better than 11 and get ready for it. It's going to be huge. Tonight as well, if you're watching out there, it doesn't matter where you're watching at the moment, we've got a lot to get through because tonight, doesn't matter where you are in the world, you can enter the competition. It's very easy to do. You've got to listen out for this week's code word. When you hear or see the code word, you go to our, jot it down, and then at the end of November, go to our website and jot in 4 different code words that you will see throughout November, and you can enter the prize to win the prestigious, really expensive mystery box.
Yes.
But before we get into any of it,
You've got to do the T's and C's.
exactly right. We don't want people nightcapping incorrectly
No, or
gosh, no.
irresponsibly.
or irresponsibly. That's right. Or unresponsibly, which is my version of it.
Uh-huh.
So, that being said, boys and girls, take a deep breath in. Let's do it. If you want to be part of the fun and excitement that is the Nightcap Nation, it is very easy to do. Simply jump on your Facebook computer type device and type in these 4 magical words.
The Nightcap Nation.
Hit join now, and after 12 grueling weeks of counting votes that lead nowhere, you too can graduate into the ranks of the Nightcap Nation. You can even join the live chats that happen throughout the course of the program.
Oh.
And I recommend
Yes.
that you do.
Yeah. Well, because stuff and things.
Exactly.
In the chat at the moment, in the chats, because you did 2 roll calls, Captain.
I did do 2 roll calls.
Yeah, you did. Jady Gill has already apologised for not watching tonight. She's catching up on some sleep, and fair enough too.
Catching some Z's.
Yep. Esquire's in the chat, but
I know him.
Kane also. He'll be having a mixed experience with the nightcap this evening. He'll be watching when he gets home.
Yes, he will.
Watching from about 9:30. And then having to replay the rest.
Yeah,
That's right.
So he gets to watch it in reverse, which is even better.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
It's like backmasking a radio song.
and Kane, it'll still make sense.
Yeah. I heard if you play the nightcap in reverse, we summon Santa Claus and a really good recipe for chicken and lentil soup. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Chicken lentils.
yeah, I'm not in control of that part. We have a team of people that do that. I don't know who they are.
The demons.
Yeah.
I don't even know who half the people are that work for the nightcap. I just sort of nod and smile. Oh, yeah. Do I make money? No? Oh, okay, right.
Fine.
And there's the Queen Wolf herself. Let me put that on the chat. There we go. Let me mark that on the goer and the blower. I did notice that on the YouTube chat that you can see down here at the bottom of the screen, you said hello to Kimatron, which is actually, I did that for her.
Ugh.
So she'll be watching
You're an
later.
impersonator.
I'm pretty sure Cray Ray and Dre Ray will turn up throughout the course of the program. McLovin will turn up. The Fishman will turn up. People will turn up left, right, and centre. And, you know,
Awesome.
And Bob's probably listening from home.
Bobbin's probably listening. I know
Or
that
watching.
Tones tries to watch us on replay if he doesn't get to watch us live. So hello to all of you. If you're out there in the Nightcap Nation world, if you're out there on YouTube and you want to hear your name said, feel free to drop us a message, jump into our Facebook
Speaking
groups.
of a name who's regularly in the chat that hasn't turned up just yet is the birthday boy,
The birthday
US
boy.
Marshal.
It is US Marshal's birthday.
Yes, indeed. Happy birthday,
Happy
Yeah,
US
birthday.
Marshal.
yeah.
Now, he is a couple of episodes behind because at his house, because he is in the middle of Nowhereville, there's no internet there currently, so he has to watch us at work.
Oh,
So
dude.
he's catching up.
Ah, fair call.
Maybe we need to put this stuff on DVD and just send people DVDs of us.
Probably be quicker.
Yeah, be a lot quicker for them to watch. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Happy
Happy birthday, US Marshal.
birthday, US Marshal. Hope you have a great day, night, next day, because we've already celebrated your birthday for you a little bit here.
Yeah.
We're already 19 hours into it. It's been a great day.
Yeah.
Put it all on
I've
red.
got the hangover to prove it.
Put it all on red. That's my advice. That's my take home for you.
Yeah.
Here are my hot little hands. Oh, because it's hot. Get it? Here are my hot little hands. It's here. Shall we open the vault for the Nightcap
Let's.
Facts?
Oh, this is one of my favourite parts.
All right, here we go. Facts.
We're just watching it on
Yeah.
YouTube as it's happening.
Facts. That's all pre-recorded. There's no ad lib here.
No.
We don't believe.
Yeah.
Everything is scripted. Each and every spot that we do is gone through a test group.
Yeah.
Focus group. Yeah.
A focus group. We also run it through the people at Moose Manor Nursing Home. We figured we can make them smile, which is cool because they think that Nick's Elvis and I'm Buddy Holly, and we got Janis Joplin there in the middle. So
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we don't need to tell them anything the difference.
Well, based on the alcohol behind us, yes, Janis Joplin's about right.
I think she drank Southern Comfort.
Yeah, she
Oh.
did. She was a big Southern Comfort
Yeah.
girl. And anything that had
No wonder she's not as old as me.
Never mind.
and anything that tasted like heroin, she was a big fan of. So
Yeah, she was actually.
pretty happy with that one. Nightcap Facts. This is really interesting. This tonight's facts, you won't believe this, has been signed off by the not general manager, he's the duty manager of the local KFC branch. So
Oh,
We had
excellent.
KFC for lunch.
well, look at that. This is how they got
They could be.
he must have been signing off on it before while you guys were ordering your
But our local KFC is not the same as your local KFC.
no, different people. Good managers though, apparently. From what I
Well,
heard.
yeah, they know each other. Right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Probs, yeah.
Yeah, they've heard of it. They've heard of each other.
They go on those team building exercises to do like fire walking and shit.
Oh yeah, that's.
I'd like to point out that we're 16 minutes into the show and I haven't said the F word yet.
Oh, you're doing really well. Because especially when we get back on air, it's going to be really difficult.
In most of my life, it's pretty difficult not to say the F word every time I talk to someone.
Let me just say, that's a really good drop there.
Great.
No.
I did have to remind some staff the other day who are in the tea room at work that our shop, our retail store, is now open and we have members of the general public within earshot
Gotta
of
be
their
very
F
careful.
word.
Got to be very careful with that one. Actually, a little bit of an update for you for when we may or may not be returning to air, as in RPPFM. spoke with Brendan manager, station manager himself, Brendan.
Well, he takes care of himself, so he's a Brendan manager as well.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a manager of himself. He's really good at managing himself. Almost as good as the blokes at the manager of that local, chicken mob that we're talking about. Anyway, I had a bit of a discussion with him earlier this week, and
Is that intimidating?
it's always intimidating to talk to the station manager. It really is.
He's a lovely fella and everything, but geez, he scares me.
Oh, he scares, especially when he rings you out of the blue, and he'd be like, Josh, Brendan, call me back. And then he'll hang up. And I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
So I ring him back and he'll go, I just wanted to see how you guys are doing. I go, oh, jeez. Apart from packing me Dax, pretty good.
A lovely fella, and he loves us and we love him.
We certainly do. Him and production Steve, both great guys.
Yep, absolutely.
So having a bit of a chin wag with them, what we've figured out is when RWP, because they're doing a slow release back into the wild, and eventually, I can't say whether it will be this year, it could be beginning of next year, I'm not 100% sure, they haven't given us any indication of when it will happen, but we will be able to do both. We will have RWP FM playing, so you can listen to us on radio, or you can watch us here on the Nightcap live. Whilst we're in the studio, we'll have the cameras up in action, and I'll bring my silver erection, put it in the middle so you'll be able to hear us. Everything will be the same, so we'll play the graphics through here, which will go out onto the radio, and everyone will be happy.
And we'll have better internet.
We will have better internet. And we'll all be in one studio.
Yeah.
Which is also a big one.
Yeah.
So that's a bonus fact. Bonus fact.
Absolutely. Excellent.
So let's get down into it. Let's have a look at tonight's facts, because there's some pretty good ones in here. All true. Each and every one of them, 100% legal. From here,
Right.
People want to know what happens once they've been discussed on air. They actually get sent to the National Hall of Archives. So
Excellent. Yeah.
So, down in the
Where their pages are all stuck together with that horse from the Melbourne Cup.
Yeah. That's where she went off to. Here we go. The Nightcap facts for 7/11/2020. The Nightcap mystery box, which you've got the chance of winning, by the way.
Yeah.
Is the most wanted prize in all of Zimbabwe.
Ooh. Yeah.
That's
Very
not
popular.
saying-
Very, very popular in Zimbabwe.
But welcome to our Zimbabwean viewers. by the way.
Yes.
Ever since we
Hello,
mentioned
former
drums,
Rhodesia.
so the day that we were mentioning all those drums echoing in the night, they were in. They're like, that's us. We're in.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
we can't see Kilimanjaro from here, but
Yeah, but
whatever.
we can still hear the drums echoing in the
We
night.
if we stand up on next to a neighbour's roof, we can.
Yeah.
Rising like Olympus over Mount Fuji or something. I don't know.
Over Arthur's seat.
Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, that'll do it.
Secret Agent Ness, that's you. Can do cartwheels without a cart. How do you do that?
Hey.
Hey,
Yeah, true. True fact.
Of course it's a true fact. I've seen the video online.
Who hasn't, to be honest?
yeah.
Cray Ray, maybe? I don't know.
Don't want him saying it anyway.
I did hear that J Ray was having champagne around a pool with her friends tonight, like as in this afternoon. So she may be completely out of it, but Cray Ray
Yeah,
said
she's written off already.
Cray Ray said he'd be there, and he wouldn't lie.
No.
Kimatron. I've seen her naughty bits. Can see the dark side of the moon.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's an interesting feat to do. She normally has to wait for the sun to come out, but she can see it.
Or she's just got a Pink Floyd album cover and looks at it.
Yeah. Well, who am I to dive into how she conducts herself? That's not my spot.
Yeah. But we just know it's a fact that she can.
We just exactly right. That's all we know about it. Master Jedi Senate, who will knowing him will appear because he's been plugging the sponsors. Well, not even sponsors, but he's been plugging wonderful mother products throughout the course of this week.
Yeah.
I had to get frostberry because it's been a bit cold and I need some frostberry. But he was drinking the sugar-free stuff, which is healthy choice. Good on him. I've never tried the sugar-free one, so we'll have to get his.
On my current sugar-free diet, I might give it a go.
You should, please, and report back to us. We need to know because it's against my diet to have anything that hasn't got sugar in it. So
it used to be against mine too.
Well, let's work as a team, and we'll do it my way. Anyway,
you can have some sugar again.
I used to have beer.
I'll give you permission to have a beer tonight. How about that?
Yay!
I'm pretty much a doctor.
That's overridden.
I think I'm captain and according to a few elderly patients, a doctor. So can't wait to see how many wills I end up in. I really can't. Master Jedi Senate has a comic book written about him and his adventurous trip to Tumut.
Oh, fantastic!
A palindrome is Tumut.
It certainly is. Tell you what, there's a really good pulp. There's a really good pulp paper mill out in Tumut.
Yeah.
And you can go fishing there.
You can if you like things with 4 heads.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dating. Sorry, it's dating there.
Isn't there like a mountain near Tumut?
There is. Yeah, it's not very big.
Yeah,
Like it's
not a mountain, it's a hill.
More of an more of an incline.
Yeah.
A slight lean. Speaking about things from Tumut, he's probably not even from Tumut or even been there, but I think Leroy Jenkins might actually be watching. I don't know if he is, but hello to him. I saw him I saw him pop into the chat.
The high still counts.
I'm going to put in the chat. I'm going to stir him up and go, come and watch now, you Mickey Mouse Club. The captain. That's me.
Yeah.
That's you.
The captain's newest qualification allows him to run a nuclear reactor. Hey, you'd
Fantastic.
be surprised what you can get offline.
offline.
Well, he's the safety supervisor. This just allows me to run it.
Well.
Yeah, you'd be surprised what degrees you can get online for nothing.
No, I wouldn't be. The diploma mills have been around for a while.
Yeah, that's where I've been digging.
Yeah.
So it's really good because if I ever want to be a Ghostbuster, I can carry an unlicensed nuclear accelerator on my back. Well, not my back.
No.
Can strap it to someone else and walk around.
Yeah, unlicensed nuclear reactor, dirty bomb. It depends who you ask.
Well, the FBI made it very, very clear. However, the KGB were really keen to hear from me.
And so were ISIS.
McLovin, hello to him if you're listening or watching.
McLovin.
He's running late wherever he is.
Oh, he'll be right. He'll be watching.
He will. If not, he'll be watching in replay because everyone needs to watch. Otherwise, they're not going to get the code word, and then they won't have the code word, which is one of 4 code words that they need to enter the competition. And then one of those people win the prestigious mystery box. Yeah, one of them win the prestigious mystery box, which has a lot of things in it.
It's actually worth money this time.
It is worth. It's actually worth quite a bit of money.
You'll want.
I haven't heard of the mystery box. Well, I haven't actually
You've never seen a mystery box?
Mystery boxes of the past.
Oh, they were shit.
Yeah, our last
They were horrid.
Our last winner was Mother Dawn, I think. There was everything in there from, an old, phone case that I didn't use anymore. I threw that in there. There's like a record of Tony Barber's greatest hits.
The nightcap.
Yeah, a pen which we used to write the nightcap in.
Yeah.
There was just random things that I had found at op shops and just went, that'll do. And it goes.
It's a
Oh
mystery.
crap! They were not. You didn't pay for any of that.
No, well,
you wouldn't have paid neither would anyone else.
It was the stuff that they rejected.
Yeah.
I think
But this time,
not to
Worth
say
it.
that there won't be random stupid things in the mystery box, because
oh,
there
there'll
will
be
be.
crap in there.
There'll be crap in there.
Yeah.
There's got to be crap in there, otherwise it's not a mystery box. But there is, thanks to our friends at comicbook.com.au, big shout out to them, by the way, Melbourne-based costume joint. Go and visit them now through our affiliation page. Thanks to them,
Well, what?
our affiliation page.
I thought you said another word.
No.
Affiliation shit.
No.
Oh, I thought you said. I thought, oh, well, there's another one.
You can go and visit them, by the way. There's some really cool stuff on there. Because if you win the
Visit
mystery
them
box,
through, you know what website, Captain?
which website would that be?
www.
The
Hyphen.
night
Hyphen.
cap
Dot.
com/affiliation.
Affiliates.
Um,
And we're not .com.au. We're just the-night-cap.com.
that's right, because we are worldwide, baby.
Oh, we're universal.
We're universal. We're global.
Universal.
We're multi-universe.
Yeah.
Thanks to them, though, there will be a form of money, which some people may refer to as a voucher,
Yeah.
worth quite a lot of money, especially
Really?
for us,
Yeah.
in the mystery box that you can use at costumebox.com.au.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's grouse.
Yeah.
How did they figure that out?
There was a lot of drinking involved. And that was just
Oh,
me.
that's all right.
that was just me to get the courage to ask him. And once I got got the courage up, the liquid courage. Sorry, it's costumes.com.au, not costume box. Forget them.
No.
They're not part of us.
Whoever they were.
But costumes.com.au, they are
Get
wonderful,
on.
wonderful people, and
They're a good thing.
they are an excellent thing. They've given us a gift voucher in the box that you use. You go to the website, you type in the voucher code, and booyakasha, you've got money off your order. Or you might have something of that particular amount of money. You go, wow, I've got this amount of money to spend, and then you see that product, you go, oh my god, that's worth the exact same amount of money I have. That's a free object. You save your money then, and you can spend that money that you were going to use on something else from costumes.com.au.
Right.
So,
That's two for the price of none.
yay!
But you've got to be in it to win it.
You have to be in it to win it. You never know when the code word will just appear. It will appear at any time, anywhere. Well, not anywhere on this program. Probably won't appear anywhere else.
No.
I haven't taken out an ad on Channel 7 or anything. So yeah, being it McLovin. Anyway, back to him.
Yeah.
McLovin can't visit the Titanic anymore due to an incident.
Oh. Is that due to his activities between 1939 and 1945?
It's got a lot to do with that.
Thought so.
Got a lot to do with it.
Good.
Production Steve. We know him. I've seen his naughty bits. No, hang on a minute.
No.
Hey,
Anyway, Production Steve.
I've seen his cheeky grin.
what were you producing, Cat?
Children.
Bum children.
Well, we're attempting to anyway. You know what? I got to see alpacas fuck today. Just want to point that out.
Yeah.
Like, I really did. No, it
And
wasn't.
I can imagine that.
I
I
felt
can
really-
imagine that noise that he made.
Oh, yeah. I went over to Kimbertron and said, I wonder what that O face looks like. Let's wait and see. I want to see the money shot. And anyway, I felt sorry for him because it was on whatever show I was watching. Alpaca porn, I believe it was.
Alpaca tube.
That's the one. And the vet was there, and he does has a look under the microscope, and poor old stud muffin himself his swimmers don't swim the right direction anymore.
Oh.
So he was no longer considered a stud. And like the dude just got his hair cut and everything. And there was women, like, not women, there were alpacas lined up, ready for a turn. Apparently that's a thing. When the stud's going for it, the other females in the yard go, well, I'm next. And they form a line and just sit down. So I'm like, how does that work? How come? It's like
Never
me.
happened to me.
No, not me either. Like, I've banged a heap of alpacas and not once. Moving on.
Yeah.
They're very organised animals. You know, the alpacas, if they're in a paddock together, they'll all go and poo in the one spot.
Yeah.
And it becomes a pyramid of poo.
And they know how to run an orgy really well.
Yeah,
That's
nice.
right, very orderly.
You're the most orderly gangbang in history.
Exactly.
There's probably like the chief alpaca standing there with a clipboard. And
I was wondering if they
28. You're up.
I was looking at him going, geez, I tell you what, they've got high hopes because once he's finished with the first one, he's going to go for a smoke and a drink.
Yeah.
Like, there should be 24 hours. The guy's not Superman. Come on. Anyway, Production Steve. I don't know why our Production Steve turned into alpaca porn, but anyway, Production Steve.
that happens pretty regularly, I think.
Production Steve holds the power to turn the Nightcap live into a novel.
Excellent.
Woot.
Can't wait to have that. Oh, look at them. Look at that. They're after it, aren't they? Them alpacas in the chat.
They're running.
Queen Wolf, little Queen Wolf herself, has a Russian license.
Oh. To drive?
To kill. Gotta train him young if you want him to be a sleeper agent.
Yeah.
So I heard.
Oh, yeah. Well, we all like it sleep.
Yeah, and no one say the word decoding around her, okay? Because part of that is once they've carried out the mission, they turn on the handler. So let's just keep that. Secret. Dre Ray, hello. When you finally wake up from your champagne-fueled frenzy, Dre Ray has an OnlyFans page where she shows off her harmonica playing skills.
Right.
It's fair enough too. No, not everything on OnlyFans is porno. She wants obviously. It's like busking, but just online now.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should tune
There's
in.
plenty of alpacas.
Yeah, well, alpacas love to make love to harmonica music. Bobbin killed the old lady that lived in a shoe for tax reasons. I like how it says for tax reasons, like she needed to justify the kill.
Yeah. That old lady, she was weird.
Yeah. Eventually she got tinea on her face and died.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good one. I like this one. The Nightcap will continue to grow and expand as more and more comedy and content is discovered.
Yeah.
Yes.
Woot.
Woody, woot.
Wooting. Multiple woots.
Multiple whoops in the dupes. Whatever that is. The Fisherman. Know him?
Fisherman.
The Fisherman owns a full-size cannon and he will fire it off every hour on the hour.
No, that'll be a pain in the bum for his neighbours at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Not just his neighbours.
For sale.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we did see a cannon for sale at a like local antiques and other place recently. So recently, before some lockdown.
Yeah.
And we did consider it.
Well.
But we didn't think there was
all
enough. Yeah, we didn't think there was quite enough room in the front yard for it.
Not attract some unwanted attention.
Yeah.
Well, not only do the
lighting and
well, not only do the people at Hastings thoroughly enjoy the update of the hour, but even the people in Phillip Island, they get a free coconut every hour.
Yeah.
They get a free metal coconut every hour on the hour.
No! Nuclear blast! They love them.
Camo Cow was caught in a shark net for 12 hours.
Oh, goodness.
Poor fella.
I'm not sure if that's a shark net like what's around the beach or if it's sharks fishing for humans.
Well, yeah, maybe.
Not really,
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure. They might
Because
have
they
to.
do that shit.
Yeah, they know how to set traps. They know alpaca, but they know what they're doing.
Yes.
Bears, as in the grizzly bears, hold U.S. Marshal support meetings.
Yeah, they rally. They
Yeah.
they have the cavalcade along of bears, maybe playing harmonicas, maybe not.
They work on unicycles.
Yeah, they cheer him along. Yeah,
I thought it was
Couldn't
like
do it.
I thought that they all meet in the back of an old church and all sit down in chairs and drink really bad coffee and eat a biscuit, asking how U.S. Marshal affected their life.
Yeah.
No, they're all in support of him.
Oh, it's in that kind of support. Oh, very smart.
Yeah.
Tezza
Ta-da.
helped David Koresh set up a daycare service. I always wanted to be a pimp like David Koresh.
What, with tanks in your front yard? Yeah, right.
Well, I've got a fisherman, so I'm halfway there. The great heel face turn in history was Esquire on the nightcap.
Oh.
He's
Does
gone
that
from
make me like him now?
he goes from heel to face, heel to face. He flip flops more than the Big Show does. We're gonna keep him on the good side at the moment because he's donated a few things to go into the mystery box.
Yay, Esquire!
Be fun-
Yay!
Be even funnier if he
Thank you.
be even funnier if he wins.
No, I won't.
gets all his stuff back.
No, I won't. Be
He doesn't.
funny at all.
He doesn't know that he's donated, but
Oh, so you're shoplifting again, Jack.
Nana Bear has an action figure of Kane, not the wrestler, but Kane from the Nightcap chat.
Excellent.
Oh,
Did she make it herself?
there's some rumours to start there.
She's a little crafty, I think.
She's a little bit crafty. I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't even like to see the real one, let alone an action figure.
Yeah.
But then again, Nana Bear's in that age category where any bit of action's a good action. So, due to a shortage, Mother Dawn will no longer be making C4 explosive pancakes.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
that's a shame, isn't it?
they were nice.
Yeah. Yeah, they were really good. Had a nice little pop to them at the end. Esquire explains why he's got stitches where his kidney should be. That's very true.
Excellent.
Speaking of left kidneys,
Yeah. Parking Nick, are you eligible to win the mystery box?
yeah, no,
Yeah,
because my
you
left
can.
kidney.
Oh, do you reckon they'd let us put your stone in the mystery box?
I'll put it in the chat.
That'll do.
This one will scare the kiddies.
Kimatron has a black belt. She also has a canvas one, a tan one, and a stripy one.
Caution, everybody! There's a picture of my guts going up in the chat.
Guts.
Kidney stone helpfully circled for you.
God.
31 by 20 mil.
That is huge, isn't it?
I'm just looking at that cross cut of your pelvis,
Yeah.
and it kind of looks like.
Yeah.
If there's a problem, he'll solve it.
Yeah.
Nana from Nana's Knitting Corner would like a rematch against Secret Agent Ness.
Bring it. Bring it.
Crochet versus knitting.
That's it.
It's bloody
That's
crazy.
it.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember when that war started.
Oh, who could forget?
It was back when Nana from Nana Knitting Corner bloody crocheted you that beanie.
Yeah, that's right. I've got the yarn. We can do this anytime. Bring it on.
Don't spin that yarn.
It's not a good yarn.
Hey.
Don't go. Yours is better.
Nah, ours is the better.
Oh,
Parking Nick is powered by Energizer batteries. Oi!
It is.
Oi!
Oi!
Hey.
In fact, we were allowed to go into a shop the other day
Bing bong.
and make a purchase.
Yeah.
Like just browse the aisles,
Oh my
select
God.
what we would like to
Yeah.
buy. And that's exactly what Park and Nick came out of the shop with
Yeah.
more batteries.
Well, now we know why.
That's
Yeah.
right.
He keeps
not
going and
outside,
going.
Yeah.
Well, that's why they're over there and they're not.
Yeah, they're not bouncing
Energising
around the
you.
bloody room. Yeah.
Cray Ray Is-
Right.
is a trained bird caller.
Oh.
Ooh,
Oh.
must be hard to call trained birds. Or maybe it's easier than calling untrained birds. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hard to tell, isn't it?
I remember watching him once, and he was out there and he was doing his bird call, and then this like 6 foot yellow one turned up. Like, what? And he's like, "Oh, sorry." And he goes, "You know how to catch a bus to get here, right?" Just want to point that out there. Not all birds fly. I just need you to be aware of that. Okay.
Yeah.
If you're gonna start calling for us, at least have something to tell us. Leroy Jenkins.
Drinking.
Leroy's Lego collection could be used to make a Lego ladder to reach the moon.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of Lego.
That's a lot of Lego.
A
Probably
lot of Lego.
probably the quickest way to get to the moon, though.
That's a lot of lunar Lego.
A lot of lunar Lego. A lunar ladder Lego made from Lego for the lunar trip with the ladder.
Lunar trip.
Yes.
Speaking about things that should have made it to Luna, JD Gill drilled speed holes to help the Space Shuttle Columbia fly faster.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
How did that work out? I can't remember. Pretty sure that
Yeah,
was.
not very well.
Pretty
It
sure that
worked
was the
all
same
right
lady.
on the way up.
Well, the speed holes are only designed for the way back.
Yeah, well, I didn't work that well on the way back.
The Nightcap Nation members are more respected in the community than any other group.
Yep.
Sure they are.
Yeah.
I saw a gang of Tony Barber impersonators walking up and down our streets. They're rough. You know, when I run into a Tony Barber mob, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was talking. This is true. Like, get your skull cut out and jot this one down. I was talking to Tony Barber about a week ago, and went. I didn't have the heart to tell him because I said to him, "Oh, I've got an old record of yours," and he was like really chuffed. And I didn't have the heart to tell him that we used it as ski shoot practice. I really didn't have the heart to tell him. And what was I doing talking to Tony Barber? That's my fucking business.
I thought you were going to say, I had a record of yours. Said to Tony Barber, I've got one of your records. I've banged more models than you.
That's what he said to me.
Just like to point out, it's 45 minutes in and I only sort of let slip the F word once.
I've done it twice.
I know. Right out loud and everything, right here in front of God and everyone.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
This is a good one. The Nightcap will never quit. That's not only a promise, it's kind of a threat. I didn't know about this one. Parking Nick is a talented harp player. Huh.
Well, yes,
Yes,
Yeah.
of course he is.
I am.
Of course.
Of course he
Yes.
is. It's a real
I'm
fact.
He's multi-skilled,
Oh, without a doubt.
supremely talented.
He's multi-gamed.
I am.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
The word testigrate or testigrate is making a comeback.
Yay! How testigrate is
Oh,
that?
it's one of the most testigrated things I think I've ever heard.
Oh,
And for those that don't know, I have. I know at least 5 words now.
You can't spell any of it.
Zill. See, don't even know that word. Testigrate, for those that are unaware of what the word testigrate is our word, as in the Nightcap Nation's word. Instead of using the word amazeballs, you use the word
Testigrate.
That's right, which means that something is beyond great because they're testing great, because it's just beyond greatness.
Yeah. Because if amazeballs could be a word, testigrate can too.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Our plan is to get that word in the Oxford Dictionary,
Yeah.
where we didn't have to just write it in with Sharpie.
Yeah, because there's a lot of those dictionaries out there, and the online one's really hard to edit.
Yeah. Real hard. The Wikipedia page is easy, but the actual...
Yeah.
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 The captain, that's me, knows the song You're So Vain is written about him. I do know that song was written about him. It's exactly what I knew. I had a look at it and went, that's definitely about me.
Yeah, that's mate.
Yeah. And finishing out, question, not question, what am I doing?
Questions.
Oh, that's no good. Quick. Okay, thank you for telling me. The last one for tonight. The Nightcap Live is one of the greatest things.
Testigrated things.
One of the most testigrated things. Parking Nick, Secret Agent Ness, Kimbertron, myself, and the rest of the Nightcap Nation have ever been part of.
Absolutely.
Agreed.
I speak on behalf of everyone when I say...
100% accurate.
Yeah, I speak on behalf of everyone when I say that it is one of the most testigrated things ever.
Yeah, and you're right.
Yeah, of course I'm right. It's a real fact. Signed off and everything.
Yeah.
Fact approved.
Good. I can't argue.
Look, I wouldn't argue with you. I always lose.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's that.
Great advantage.
Yeah.
Well, I think
And you're a southpaw as well, yeah.
I think what we should do is close the vault.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's close it up, which is actually it reopening, but never mind.
Whatever.
It's all part of it. Facts. Now what I reckon we should do, boys and girls and children of...
Song, metal.
I think we should... Hang on. For some reason we haven't turned back up on the screen.
Huh.
Oh,
We'll be back.
no, we haven't.
They can hear us, they just can't see us.
Good.
But yeah, facts. Hang on a minute, we just go. There we go. Now we're back. What we should do, I think you're 100% right, Parking Nick. I think we should go to a song.
Metal, nuclear blast.
Let's start off with Rob Zombie's new one, and when we come back, let's do a bit of question time.
Yay!
Yay! Don't go anywhere.
Welcome to the Nightcap Question Time. Question Time. Question Time.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's, of course, indeed the Nightcap Live, and it's indeed time for Question Time. This is how it will work on the Nightcap Nation Facebook page. Join now. You will find questions 1, 2, and
3
up on the board. They've been up for a long time already today.
Yeah, you were up early, weren't you?
I was up early. I was in bed late and I was up early.
Yeah.
And then I went back to bed. Had a tack nap.
Oh,
I did
what I
too.
Me too.
Who doesn't love a good tack nap?
Sorry. Hashtag me too.
Hashtag you and two.
The captain never wears pants. A good joke.
That's true. I don't wear pants.
Yeah. Boy, you don't go out.
Well, I'm not allowed out anymore.
Yeah.
Where was I going with this? Oh yeah.
By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, like, subscribe, click the bell.
Yes. Right
Please.
there. Right down there. Press those buttons.
Please do it. Please do.
Do that, and then if you're out there on YouTube and you want to be part of the fun and excitement that is the Nightcap Nation,
It is very easy to do.
it is very easy to do. Directly down there, you'll see where it says Facebook, and then it says the Nightcap Nation. You join that. Click join now, and then, you get to be part of it and stuff.
Yeah.
Don't make me come to your house and cut you.
Again.
After everybody has answered said questions that have been up there for a great amount of time today, I'll ask the questions one by one. Then, in that part of the studio, they will utilise their names as buzzers in order to buzz in. I will just like that. I'll award a series of points. The person with the most points at the end of the 3 rounds wins the prestigious Question Time Championship belt, which is right there, unless I decide to chuck a Mickey and give it to someone else. Which I haven't done for a while.
No, but it could happen. It could happen.
Anything can happen. I'm just writing down the scorecard because I have my scorecard out, just like everybody at the Nightcap Nation needs to be doing, having their scorecards out and getting ready to jot things down because that's how we play the game.
It is.
So, all that being said, more of the point, once an answer has been accepted, you'll hear this, which means that the answer has been accepted, and I've done a bell twice.
It's Morse code.
Or you might hear this. Ooh. And like drinking a competitor's product, you too will be fired off into the sun.
And laughed at by everybody.
Yes.
We're going to launch you at night so you feel safe until you get there.
Yeah.
If you're like, launch me into the sun, it's midnight. Do your worst.
Yeah.
Because I don't understand how space works.
Or anything.
So, all that being said, Parky Nick, Secret Agent Ness, and everyone else that's part of the Nightcap Nation, are you ready to play Question Time?
Yeah.
Well, stiff, we're not playing it.
Okay, bye. Shouting in the studio.
Good night.
Motor GP qualifying.
Oh, is it?
No, FP3.
Oh, I don't even know what that is.
Question 1.
Oh, we're getting back in sync. We need to get back in sync for when we're allowed back into the RPPFM studios.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because once we're in the RPPFM studios,
Yeah.
we're in sync, mate. Like, we are more in sync than what's in my kitchen and bathrooms currently.
Yeah, all that boy band that can't spell in sync properly.
No, yeah, Backstreet Boys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's them.
That's them.
Yeah.
Question number 1. Hands on your buzzers. Here we go. Question number 1. What is an unlikely letter to send to a TV channel?
Secret
Okay.
agent.
Oh, that was definitely a parking nick there.
Unlikely letter to send to a TV channel. Why the fuck did I send a letter when I could have emailed you?
It's a fair point, actually. That is a fair point. I'm going to write down a series of points, and not just the words.
I've only ever rung a TV station once, and that was after, I don't know, a beer. When back in the 80s, when the wrestling used to be on a Thursday night, and they used to delay it every week because I think Prisoner or something was on.
Oh, yeah.
And then Prisoner finally finished, and they announced, tuned in an hour early the next week to watch the wrestling, and Prisoner reruns on. So I rang them up after I'd had a beer, just one. They hung up on
responsibly.
Yeah, hung up on me.
Oh, how upsetting! You're a consumer.
I'm a polite guy.
You are. I've never heard a bad word come out your mouth.
No, well, you haven't tonight.
No,
That's an hour.
it's only been me tonight. I've done it 3 times.
No,
now.
I did say it once, sort of, it just as well, but no. I'm doing well.
Yeah, you're doing really well.
Yeah.
Is there a prize in this
I'm
for you?
making a conscious effort though. I'm just sort of, yeah.
Is there a prize in it for something? Is Secret Agent Ness going to show you Norks if you get through a whole show? Like,
Anyway.
me too. I mean, what? What was that OnlyFans page of yours again?
Secret Agent North.
There it is. Joke of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Write it down. Get your scorecard out. Jot that one down.
Knocking in the studio.
Rocking in the studio. Secret Agent Ness, according to a good friend of mine by the name of Samuel Morse, UNX.
Yes.
He's a good
I
friend.
think an unusual letter to send would be, dear networks and affiliates, my Norks aside, I've had a haircut.
No, they pretty much directly
I've had
said
a haircut. Sincerely, Secret Agent Ness.
I'm going to give you a series of points.
About the haircut, please.
Dear Channel 10, though I am not the most fit person on the planet, when is Oz Aerobics coming back?
Yeah. Yeah, I watched Channel 10 that I rang up, if you remember, well, way back. You're probably too young, but wrestling was on Channel 10 on a Thursday night.
Yeah, that's way after Prisoner.
For eternity.
I think I remember that.
Yeah.
They're excellent answers. I'm going to give you a series of Norks, and you know what? I've said that word so many times because it was my code, because I didn't think that the little ones around the house would understand what that meant. And last night I said to Kimatron while we're laying on our bed watching Prisoner, followed by alpaca porn, I said to her something along the lines of, let me poke you in the Norks or something, right? And little Queen Wolf's gone, I beg your pardon. I went, what? And she goes, I know what that means. And I'm like, what does it mean? It means private parts. I went, all right, so we're going to move on.
Yeah, right, moving on.
Moving on. I'm going to have to think of a new word.
Yay!
I was in England and I was watching Babe TV, right? And I rang them up and sent them a letter at the same time going, Dear Babe TV, why is there no movie about a well-trained pig? I was really upset.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. Shall we see what the nation...
I just say, yeah.
All right, why not?
Question 1. Question 1.
Oh.
That's how I conduct myself.
Yep.
What is an unlikely letter to send to a TV channel? Letting the charge is, let's call it fall in July. Is that when you have fall?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's just call it fall. Bring back Neighbours, 1984 version, please.
No thanks.
Isn't that when Locomotion was all the the flavour in town then?
It would have been about then, probably.
No, it's a bit earlier.
Didn't Scott marry Darlene or something? Or
Charlene.
Charlene, I don't know what her name is. I don't
I've
care.
only watched about, in my whole life, all of Neighbours I will have seen probably maybe 45 minutes.
There was a time where I watched it because there was a young actress called Pepper Black was the actress's actual name. I have no idea. I didn't even know if she could speak words or not because I never had the TV with sound on.
Ah,
But ever since they took Oz Aerobics off, I needed something.
yeah.
So, Channel 10.
Yeah, the guy I went to school with wound up being an actor on Neighbours.
Really? I know a lot of people that have done extra work on Neighbours.
Yeah.
I've refused to do it. I've been asked many times to be an extra on Neighbours, and the only reason I haven't is because it will burn what's known as burn your image. So if you see me sitting in a cafe on Neighbours and I'm drinking a coffee, that's it. That's me done. I'm not allowed to come back and do it again. Yeah. From then on, I'm going to be the guy drinking coffee. Oh, I don't want to be the guy drinking coffee. I want to be the guy that's nailing Pepper Black, goddammit.
Yeah.
Dear Channel 10.
Dear Channel 10.
Please bring back Pepper Black.
Right. Yeah.
Does she like alpaca porn? Mr. Whittaker.
Yes.
Who, by the way, makes the great buffs / face masks for the Nightcap Nation. Go to our affiliate page. Actually, go to the shop. The Nightcap shop. Go and click on it. Like Master Jedi Senate did. He bought himself one. He's got one now. So that's like 5 out in the community.
Yeah. Yep. JD Girl was repping hers all around Frankston the other week.
Yeah,
That was good.
that was from Mother Dawn, that one.
Yeah.
I was wearing mine the other day as well.
Yeah.
But anyway, he has an answer for us. Go figure.
Oh, wow. How about that?
Mr. Whittaker, he doesn't say which particular channel he's writing to, but
Doesn't matter.
dear channel, please show more ads as your current duration of ads is insufficient.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sometimes, and my dear dad used to say this, sometimes there are so many damn ads you forget what show you're watching.
That's why shows these days, they go to the ad break and then they come back and they give you a recap of what's happened beforehand.
Yeah.
And if you're watching it with fast forward button,
Yeah.
you just get a repeat of what you just
And you
heard.
realise how little show you get in 1 hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, spot on. And there are shows out there on particular channels and cable and lots of stuff that don't have ads in them.
Yep.
And they have to rely on shameless plugs of product placement because they
Could be a sponsor if they wanted to be.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. There's a vacant spot right here. That would do really well for another product of some kind. Because that's where the Jimmy hangs out, baby.
Yeah. But they're not sponsors.
Jimmy is.
Huh?
Jimmy is.
Well, then you get free product.
No. Sadly not.
No? Do they pay you money?
They send me...
So they're not.
They could.
They
So
send
they're
me...
not, they're not sponsors then. They're using us as free advertising.
Exactly. Product placement. For now.
Yeah, so not exactly sponsorship, is it?
Not yet, no.
No.
The lawyers made that very clear.
Well, that's fine.
The fisherman. Hello to him if you're currently tuned in, which I don't think you are, but if you are, hi.
Well, he might be.
He might be. He might be watching us on replay.
Letting off his cannon
Yeah.
Well,
or preparing.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's getting close to that hour, isn't it?
Well, yeah. No.
Dear Channel 10, did Yasmin ever get married? He's asking for a friend. I remember that show.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a show about 2005, 2006, around that time, where it was. They spent millions of dollars on the campaign, and it was called
was that a reality?
Yeah, and it was called Yasmin's Getting Married, and what they were going to do was find a bloke, a bit like the Bachelorette sort of series, where they find a bloke, and then by the end of the series, she gets married, right? And that was the whole shebang. They spent millions of dollars in the ad campaign, right, to plug the shit out of it. She pulls out before episode 1 gets to air.
No.
So then they're going, oh crap, we've just spent like millions of dollars on ad campaigns. What are we going to do now? So they hired someone else, or Jane, I think her name was, to fill the spot. And then they're like, well, we're not going to spend millions of dollars. We'll just tell everyone on episode 1 that you're not Yasmin, that you're Jane. And, you know, we'll just cover it up that way. It lasted 2 episodes and it was pulled. We can't afford to lose anybody.
No.
I think we're back anyway. So anyway,
Thank you, Master Jedi Senate.
thank you very much, Master Jedi Senate, who I believe was next, according to all the rumours.
Yeah.
Dear Channel 10, please get rid of the excrement that you call the project, and please run episodes of the Nightcap instead. Love you, long time, Elias.
Master Jedi Senate.
Absolutely.
He's a man.
He sure is.
He is definitely a man. That is very, very true.
Yeah.
The birthday boy, Mr. US Marshal himself. Dear whatever station. Please bring back the overnight static, but start it during prime time.
Couldn't agree more for the free-to-air channels. Yep.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love a bit of free-to-air channel?
Record it and watch it during the day.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
idea.
I like to tape the weather channel so I can watch it later.
Yeah.
And then I watch reruns of reruns.
Oh.
Remember that old show? Jimmy Walker?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
The Fisherman's back again.
Yeah. I love this one.
Yeah, me too. G Channel 31, which is a community station here in Melbourne. Can you please bring back Fish Cam? Love always, the Fishman. And that's what I used to have on.
Yep.
When the station closed about 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock or whatever, they would put a live cam on an aquarium, like just a normal fish tank. It wasn't even an aquarium. It was old mate's fish tank in reception. And that was instead of running static, It was
And my God, if they did a bit more of that, the world would be a calmer place.
It certainly would. And I must admit, it was the most popular show on Channel 31.
Yeah, just about was.
Well, everyone knew it, didn't they?
Yep, nobody missed it.
Not one person missed it. Oh, except for the fish.
No. Yeah.
They weren't big fans of it. There you go. Even Esquire. Greatest TV show ever. Certainly was.
Well, until we're on TV.
Yeah.
Exactly right. Won't be long.
Ah.
Speaking of Esquire, he's up next.
Esquire.
Dear Channel 7, Jane Bunn deserves her own TV show. Don't care what it is, just more Jane Bunn.
May I suggest that if there is her own TV show,
Alpaca Point.
that they turn all the microphones off.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's the only way to watch
because
it.
I cannot stand being spoken to like I'm in grade 3.
Don't you?
No, I don't. Fuck you.
There it is. There it is. No knocks for you.
Right in me duck.
But well, now you can think about Jane Bunn's knocks.
I met Olivia. What was her name? Olivia. I don't know. She was the.
Lavinia Nixon.
Yeah, I saw her knocks at the Logies one night.
You must have. Your eyes must be good.
Yeah. I did have a cameraman with me.
Well, was she knocked up again? How many kids has she got? About 212 of them?
She's got 4.
She's been about 14 years pregnant.
Yeah, well, she's got 2 of mine.
No, she's just pumping. Yeah, she's just pumping them out one after the other. She's a production line.
Production meeting.
Yeah. No, Jane Bunn, yes. Sound on Jane Bunn, no.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Camo cow, I'm not really sure what this one means. Q without a U.
a strange letter to write.
That is a strange letter to send to anyone.
I thought it was just short for fuck you.
Could have been. Well, there's it. There's both Norks off the table now.
Oh, mine. I know how to get to them.
Well, they're not on the table if you're looking for them.
Oh, okay.
And Kimatron finishing up question number 1 for us with Dear Channel 10, can we please get more reality TV show? I find that there is a major lacking in this area of your network.
Yep.
I want to have my own reality TV show, and it's just called The Captain Remembers. And it just comes to me, and I'm just like... And that's it. That's the show.
Yeah, talk amongst yourself.
No,
I
it's
can't tell.
just The Captain Remembers.
Yeah.
Join us next week.
Yeah. For more memories.
That memory look of yours looks like you could be doing an extra job on Neighbours.
Yeah.
Drinking a coffee.
Yeah, I was going to say, you could go like this and be hits and memories.
Second joke of the night there, ladies and gentlemen.
You're on a roll.
I remember Tina Turner's greatest hits. Most of them were for Mike. So
Yeah, yeah.
hit me again, Ike, and this time put some spank on it.
Yeah. Yeah, put some pepper on it.
Yeah, you wimp. There it is. Question 1 done. What I reckon we should do, a good bit of Wednesday 13, and they are redoing an In Excess classic hit in their own style.
Oh.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
Wednesday 13, and if you haven't listened to him before, just buy all his albums and the Murder Dolls albums. For my money, is the new Alice Cooper.
How could they have not have listened to Wednesday 13 when we played them last week on the Halloween show?
Yeah.
So everyone has heard him in this whole planet.
Go out, buy all these albums, support him.
Support him. You can get him from Nuclear Blast.
He's from Texas, for fuck's sake. He needs help.
Yeah, he does, poor bugger. So here it is, Wednesday 13's newest song, which is their version of In Excess's greatest hit. I don't know, one of them. We'll be back.
Great research. Thank you, Mr.
Future uncertain, but certain.
Question 2. 2.
There it is, The Devil Inside. That was the song I was trying to think of.
It was great.
Yep.
That's Wednesday 13 for you. Go and visit them on nuclearblast.de.
Yep. Buy all of his albums.
Buy all of them.
Yep.
That way you can.
Calling All Corpses is my favourite, but you'll like the rest of them anyway.
That's right. You will. And then buy Murder Dolls as well.
And the Murder Dolls as well. Support him in that adventure as well, because they might come back. Oh, God, I'd love to see them get back together.
Oh, it'd be good, wouldn't it?
Oh,
It'd be really
saw
good.
them at Soundwave years ago. Awesome.
Download's coming up next year, isn't it?
Better be.
Yeah. I thought I saw a post for it the other week. Could have been a fence post, I don't know.
I've just been parking Nick's shirt.
Yeah, probably was. You win.
I'm not playing.
Show us them nooks.
Not on air, you're not.
Yeah, we can charge money for that. That's the Nightcap Uncut.
Yeah. You watch the Coca-Cola group come running as sponsors if that happens. And Sony Pictures and Nuclear Blast.
Sony Pictures will sponsor that, don't you worry.
Yeah, on the big screen. Big screen.
Question number 2. Hands on your buzzers, not your norks. Question 2. What wouldn't be a question in this year's Year 12 exams?
Secret agentness.
Secret agentness. That was definitely you.
Or on a sociology exam, outline the technical application of a haircut and explain the emotional response of the recipient.
Ooh, I like that one.
Elation.
Yes.
Elation.
Tears of joy.
Yeah. That was a big deal today, folks.
I'm betting it was.
Definitely.
Yep.
I
Not
like
a sponsor, but you could be.
Appear in the house of Parking Nick and Secret Agent Norks. Parking Nick, according to this farmer that runs some alpacas I know, you were next.
You know those alpacas too well. Now, a question not on this year's Year 12 exams.
Correct.
Anything to do with common sense
That would
or
be a
manners.
very...
You
Yeah.
don't teach that shit anywhere.
No. Hang on.
Not even remotely.
No.
No, you won't pick that up anyway.
No.
I like it. Gonna give you
Boring
a,
answer, but whatever.
I'm going to give you both a series of points.
Oh, wow. That's new.
My favourite one would be, do you fuck on first dates? On the scale of 1 to 10, how great are Miss Pasto's tits?
Speaking of which, one of my workmates has a guy who's, well, basically haunting him. But the guy lost his job recently because
He was a crossing guard at a
like a
at
lollipop person.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a habitual alcoholic
As you are.
and a shoplifter, even in his 60s. This young girl turned up, scrappy mask and everything, and in tears every day. So he's given her a mask, and she turned up the next couple of days in tears. So apparently he's gone, "Oh, it'll be okay. Here's my phone number if you need to call me for anything."
Oh, that's a bad idea.
She's 15.
Oh, that's a real bad idea. Yeah, that's real bad. Real bad.
So I presume the police have been around to his place by now just to go, what was going on with that fella?
Well, I've
Because
just
he's
got this.
got the ass. Fucking people. They're dumber than you think.
Well, as I said to Master Jedi Senate during the week, that girls of that age, you need to lock in a basement. They're kind of like a wine, right? You leave them down there until they mature, then you pop them.
Or turn to vinegar.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Nothing sus.
Yeah.
Nothing sus.
Yeah, not at all. Hey, here's my number if you need to call me.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that was hours of entertainment for us during the week talking about that.
What about just send nudes? Question mark.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, you might as well have.
Exactly.
So, as I said to my workmate, the only question was she hot?
Yeah. Yeah, was it worth it?
Yeah.
Shall we see what the nation?
I just say,
Question 2. 2. 2.
oh,
Leading the charge is our good friend Fall.
well,
What wouldn't be a question in this year's Year 12 exam? The stolen children.
what stolen children?
You know, the ones that were stolen.
Oh, those ones. Yeah. That's a Sherlock Holmes thing, isn't it?
I don't know. Gossip Girl? I don't know. Mulder, how to order Uber Eats.
Well, I won't ask that because most of the kids already know.
Which one of you can help program my iPhone?
Yeah, that's a better question. Yeah.
Is the end of Mr. Rogers' phone number a 5 or 6?
No answers if you're not 15 years old.
Jedi Master Senate or Master Jedi Senate? Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Actually, don't do it if you're a bit skittish about things, but look up Lordy, Who's Your Daddy? That's a great song.
I'm pretty sure Who is Your Daddy and What Does He Do was a line from Kindergarten Cop.
Yeah.
When he was trying to track down which one of them was the son of the bad guy.
Yeah, it's also Who's Your Daddy by Lordy, not
Lord.
Yeah, not Lord.
Not Lord.
Lordy as in
Hard Rock Hallelujah.
Yes. Don't if you're anything snowflake like, don't listen to it. But oh god, it's a fun song.
I don't think we have any snowflakes that listen to this program.
No, you never know.
Which one of you is currently selling marijuana?
All the hands go up. How much?
Using pie, show me how much of pie you have eaten.
Yay!
That's the most accurate pie chart ever, by the way. Is the amount of pie eaten.
Yeah.
There it is. There's Lordy there. Hard Rock Hallelujah.
Yeah, that's Mr. Lordy.
Nice.
Yeah, we used to play Rock and Roll Hallelujah regularly on the show.
We certainly did.
Yeah,
we certainly did.
Lordy, great band. Yep, more quality than you think there.
I like this one from Esquire. Spell Mississippi without using the example above.
Yeah.
And there's some pie. U.S. Marshal. Happy birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday.
In 20 words or less, explain 2020 to a future generation. No explicitives and no burning his paper down.
Yeah, that'd be hard to do, wouldn't it?
Although the
20 words or less explain 2020 to fucked.
If you go back through the Nightcap chat, I posted a video that I got from Twitter, and it's the riots happening in Detroit, and you can hear the flashbangs going off, and there's just a dude playing Internal Flame on a piano right in front of it as it's all going on around him. Like, I paid to play here tonight. I'm not giving this up. And there's explosions and gunfire.
It's my gig, dude. It's my gig. Yeah.
Like that, you couldn't have summed up 2020 in a perfect post, but that was it. Guy just playing Internal Flame, and all this fire and shit behind him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Esquire, if a sign reads, please enter the store on this side to keep up with current COVID restriction. What percentage of people will ignore this?
100.
Yeah, most of them. I'm one of them. Like, I'm not going to let a sign tell me what to do.
You are part of the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty pushy for a sign I just met. The fisherman, if Jenny had 20 face masks, but Kelly had none, should Jenny give Kelly a face mask or be a complete bitch and report her to the cops and then sit back and laugh as she gets a fine for not complying with the chief health officer's orders?
That is a great question.
It's a
Perfect.
conundrum.
It sums up the times. It's a good mathematical and moral question. That gets my vote. I like that one.
It's a riddle wrapped in a question, wrapped in a... What's the word I'm thinking of?
Enigma.
Echidna.
Echidna. That's the one. Has to be wrapped in an echidna. Camo cow. Shit. What exam are we writing again?
Yeah.
Help me.
Yeah.
I'm trapped in an exam writing factory. Discuss the Middle East.
Yeah. In 20 words or what?
It's-
I think
Fuck.
it's the same. Yeah, 2020.
Fuck.
How much dope could a dope dealer deal if a dope dealer could deal dope?
All of it. Probably. Mate of mine told me.
Using examples around you, who has the largest penis? And Kimatron finishing up question number 2 with this, with, have you ever killed anyone? One of the hardest exams I ever had to do was an
Oh,
exam.
you did one, did you?
Was set by the police, Wagga
You
Wagga
went
Police
to school on the
Department.
wrong day.
Yeah, I did. At the Wagga Wagga Police Department with, who do you think burnt down St. Michael's? Please give examples. I was at St. Michael's the day that it burnt down, and I was interviewed.
Oh, yeah.
And I was interviewed by police because in my little exam that I'd filled out, they're like, "What were you doing in the day that the school burnt down?" I'm like, "Playing with matches." I was in a room on the same level of where the school burnt down, but I was on the opposite part of the school, so I could see it out the window that I was. That there was a fire, because they're pretty. I'm not sure if you've seen a school fire, but they're pretty noticeable. Yeah, you know, it starts off with a bit of a smoke signal just to give you the hint, like, hey, and then there's flames, and you go, that is definitely what I thought it was.
Alarms going off.
Yeah, alarms going off, people running, and, you know, burnt people and all that sort of stuff. And being on the same level and being the rural firefighter that I am, I grabbed a fire extinguisher off the wall, and it wasn't your little baby fire extinguisher. This was a good size. Yeah. You know, like if you're going to fight a fire with a fire extinguisher, you'd want this one. And so I've grabbed it, and it was really heavy. And I'm like, geez, this is heavier than what we've got on the back of the trucks. And then it occurred to me that this one was full. So I'm like, oh, well, that explains a bit. So I'm sort of dragging it and running. And I get to where the fire is, and I've kicked the door like I've seen on TV, thinking that's how you do it. And I could have just opened it, but I've gone this far. I've come this far. If you're going to go down, Joshy, you go down swinging. So I've you know, eventually gone, well, kicking's not working, I'll just turn the handle. And and then, like, I could see this big rush of fire because no one had ever taught me about what's known as backdraft. And I thought to myself, no. I don't get paid enough for this. You know what? I don't get paid at all.
Yeah.
Those real five guys that turned up, they were a lot better at the gig than I was.
Yeah. Yeah.
They didn't have to kick in the door. I already done that for them.
Esquire says if you're a real rural firefighter, you'd run into that fire with another box of matches.
No, I'm not CFA.
Petrol bomb.
Yeah.
Although-
You siphon all the tanks in the car.
It wasn't rare for us when we were fighting rural fires to actually have, you know, sausages and shit on the back of the car. We may as well get the billy out while we're here.
Yeah, might as well.
I'm not sure if we should be smoking dope while we're doing this, boys. Wrong Billy! That's a chicken, in case anyone wanted to know. Thank you.
Poltergeist.
Yeah.
Careful, you're wicked. Come on, off you go.
I'm going to laugh like that in a movie.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, what I reckon we should do, boys, girls, children of all ages, and
Sorry,
everybody
I didn't
else.
Understand.
What we should do. Come on, that's enough. Come on. What I reckon we should do, just for shits and giggles, we should go to a break, and when we come back, almost like a bought one, we got question number 3 coming up.
Ooh, okay.
Exactly. Don't go anywhere. Don't.
Everything starts with the bomb. Hold up, never put my shades on. Lit up, I feel fury. Gonna take my deep insanity. Like the big bang till dirty. Get the bullshit, tick-tock, take a bomb. They try to give a lock on, jet down, let a flux on in my jacket. Down my back, in my round, in my backpack. Starts with a bomb. I'm done with it, everybody's down with a shot. Get high from gasoline with a touch of dynamite. Sick goes I unite, I haven't got any style. Boom, 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 I said it right. Done with the politics, down with the lies. Everything's good with 1,000 Fahrenheit. You cannot get offended when everything goes right. Boom, 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 I said it right.
Hey, let me try.
Rock solid to the bricks, but the C4 to the 1 to the 6. My remote goes click to the ticks. Cause I tricks it's just quicker than politicians and bitches. Play the tricks and take it straight. No business, play my bets. I've been getting everything, getting into the limit, but I can't wait for that feeling. Yet I'm never feeling miserable. Digging to the limit, I'm a killer like a dealer with some of all. Keep it locked down, get down, I'm a lock song in my jacket. Down my back, in my round, in my backpack. See the right back, cause everything starts with a everything's down with a shot. Get high from gasoline with a touch of dynamite. Sick goes I unite, I haven't got any style. Boom, 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 I said it right. Done with the politics, down with the lies. Everything's good with 1,000 Fahrenheit. You cannot get offended when everything goes right. Boom, 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 I said it right.
Oh wow, that's so cool, Gigi. What else goes boom?
The breakdown goes boom. Hell, I'm unstoppable. This time it goes back to y'all. Gonna invincible. Are you taking your shit no more? on the leg. Walk on the bullshit, I'm drinking that table inside of me, mentally ill, you do. Hate disability, skill, disability, jello, bounce with the whiskey bowl. Down with the hip, I'm down with the stride. Get high, get some new in the touch of dynamite. Sick goes I unite, I hand on in my style with a boom, boom, boom. I said it right on with the politics down with the lies. I say every feeling's good with a vows and Fahrenheit. Can I get a feeling when everything goes right? Boom, boom, boom. I said it right. Everything ends with a boom.
Question three.
Not bad at all.
It wasn't bad at all, actually. It was the first time I've managed to hear it all the way through, which has been really good. So, yeah, I like it. I like it indeed. I do. I does like it.
And you're right, Esquire. None of it's going to make any sense who's not watching.
No, well, this is very, very true.
No, if they're not watching, bad luck.
That's right.
Exactly right. Although I have noticed on our YouTube channel, because as I said, we're trying to reach the monetization area of YouTube, where you needed over 1,000 subscribers. We've got 1.3 thousand now, so 1,300.
1,300.
Yeah, so 1,300. And I think we just clicked over 622 hours watched in the last year, which is pretty good. It's not bad at all. So
How many do we need?
we need 4,000 in a 12-month period.
No, I'll have my phone going overnight.
Yeah, I might do the same.
An autoplay.
Yeah.
You put it on autoplay. Although I did notice a couple of the other videos that are up there that aren't to do with the Nightcap Live, like show videos. Like there's 20 of the
Gold?
Yeah, any gold. There are a couple of NCWF matches on there. There's Kimatron's top 10 worst Australian serial killers. I've worked out that inside the analytic part of YouTube, I can see how many people subscribe based off a video. And that one alone, the top 10 worst Australian serial killers, attracted four subscribers off that one video, which is not too shabby. The catchy...
Perhaps they should now all know that I, in fact, am a serial killer.
You certainly are. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've
I'll
murdered it.
enjoy watching the show even more.
Yay!
Maybe that needs to be the name of the next show.
I'm a serial chiller, dude.
You are a serial chiller. You're a Netflix chiller. I used to wear chinchilla. Does that count?
Oh,
Oh.
so soft and fluffy.
They were, especially on my feet.
And they're really. Did they pull your toe?
Not on the inside, though. Not. Catchy 90s songs that we can't get enough of. That had a couple of people that subscribed off that. There's a couple of those videos coming out actually, which is really good. So keep an eye on for that. We're going to tackle cheesy 80s songs coming up.
Nice.
There's also plenty to choose from.
Plenty.
I've actually got a list. I'm going to let you in behind the scenes.
Oh, production meeting.
Production meeting. Look at this.
Meeting live on here.
From behind the scenes, right? Here's some stuff that we prepared earlier. And this is 1, 2, 3, top 10. Okay, so top 10 Australian unsolved mysteries.
Ooh.
How did the Nightcap get so popular? That's an unsolved mystery.
I don't know, but I think it's frozen. No, just having a stroke.
But
having a feel in the shower.
Yeah.
I was just reading there was something come through from the chat from Kimatron on the YouTube chat, but I'm guessing Queen Wolf pinched her phone because it goes, "Hi Captain, I don't really care right now, so what you are doing, so I'm literally bored, sitting in bed, waiting for Mum. I was watching you, but I really was the weather left like so." So there you go. Chain bun. But anyway, here's a couple of behind the scenes. Right? The disappearance of Rihanna Baru. who was a 12-year-old schoolgirl from South Australia that went missing.
Yes.
Yes. The case of Mr. Cruel. That will be a good one. The Frankston Tynong North serial killer. The disappearance of Frederick Valnici. Him too. And there's actually our version of the recording that's on there already. Lester's Lost Wreath, which is
Lassiter's.
This is why I don't voice them. The Shadow Family Murders, or Shadowy Family Murders. The Man on the Crucifix, aka Rackman, and the Somerton Man. That's a good one. I'm looking forward to reading about that one.
Yeah. What about Sarah McDermott?
It could be.
Who went missing from Cannonook Station in the 80s and still haven't found her.
I think that's on
I reckon she was one of Denya's, but there's no proof and he never admitted it.
No. I think I saw that name here somewhere.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that's mentioned.
Yeah, that one, I always felt so sorry for her because she didn't get a whole lot of publicity about it when she went missing. Well, and that was a terrible thing.
Well, with the Frankston North serial killer, or Frankston Tynog serial killer, it's $1 million reward for each victim at the moment. So anyway, there's a whole bunch of info there. Keep an eye out for those ones. That one will be being released sometime in the next little while. But we're up to question number 3. This is a big one. This is the really good one. This is the one that's gonna. This one's gonna be big. All right, you ready? You ready? Question number 3. Hands on your buzzers. This is big. Here we go. What will finally break the internet?
Secret Agent Nix.
Secret Agent Nix Norks. You're 100% right. I'm going to give you all the points.
My haircut. I got my haircut. I do have to say thanks to Talia too, by the way. She did a great job.
No, fuck Talia.
Yes, thank you.
I paid her. Is she watching?
Thanks no.
Well then, fuck her.
She's not a sponsor, but she could be.
She could be. Your spot right here. Yes, I'm going to award a series of points for that. Parking Nick. According.
You've already said my answer.
Oh, did I pinch it?
Yeah.
Secret Agent Norks.
Yay!
Oh, there you are. Hello.
Hi.
Okay. I'm going to write them all down. Oh, this is good. This is a really tight race. Almost as tight as Secret Agent Ness's shirt. Parking Nick's coming in at a respectable 360 points. Belted out of the park by Secret Agent Norks on 370 points.
Yay!
The Question Time Championship is yours to peruse.
Yay!
Yes, yeah.
Now, all that being said, boys and girls, are you ready to see what the nation had to say?
Had to say.
Well,
Question 3.
Okay, leading the charge tonight is the Fall Girl. She's back again. When everything breaks down and no one can get on the internet signal anymore. Yep, that will pretty much be the definition of the internet breaking.
That's the definition.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
It'll probably be a sinking ship that cuts the cable.
Oh, yeah.
Because our internet is run through Singapore.
Oh, well, that's not. Yeah, well, that's not going to be good for it.
There's only 5 internet hubs. I think 5 or 2 or 5. Either way.
Don't ask me.
But ours goes pretty much from Japan, Singapore to us.
That should be a fact, actually. That's what they do.
So you can learn shit watching this show.
You certainly can.
Not just all boobs.
Well,
mostly boobs.
Mulder. What will finally break the internet? 5G. All a draw in the US election.
Yeah.
Actually, I looked up today on the internet.
On the internet.
What happens if neither candidate in the US election gets the required 270 votes. And what happens is it goes to the House of Representatives to make a decision. Yeah, basically. And fittingly, there's an even number of players in the House of Representatives. There's one vote per state, 50 states. So it'll be another draw. So it comes down to the wire on January 22nd, the day before Inauguration Day. If they still haven't reached a decision, that's okay. The day of the inauguration, the Senate gets to decide who the president will be.
Not Master Jedi Senate.
Well, could be.
He can't be trusted.
The Senate will decide his fate.
That's right. That's right. But they leave it down to the very last day.
Yeah.
So we can have
the
months
day
of this decision. Months of this, legal wrangling and vote rigging and, still more votes coming in.
And all the bullshit that goes with it.
Yeah.
I do like...
there you go. Esquire's told us a two-man sack race be held on consecutive Sundays until a champion can be crowned.
Yeah.
That's how I got this gig.
Probably the safest way to do it.
Speaking about Esquire, his answer isn't up on the Nation's page because his is a visual answer of what would break the internet. And I've just put it up
is it alpacas?
on ours. It should be alpacas. But I've just put it up in between us. But I also let him put it up inside the Nightcap Nation so those people can see it as well.
We can see.
What will finally break the internet is this. This right there. Right there. That's what's going to break the internet.
Yeah.
That.
Thank you.
Bam.
That'll
Internet.
break more than a fucking internet.
And I'm really, really upset by this because when he and I took this photo, it was supposed to be just for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll break far more than the internet.
Let me just move over there.
Jesus Christ.
So
popping his champagne.
So it's going to sit in. That's Dan Andrew. Fuck you. Fuck you and your Norks. Master Jedi Senate.
Shit.
What would break the internet?
You win, Esquire.
He does. You win the belt. I'm stripping it off Secret Agent now.
Well done, Esquire.
Master Jedi Senate. Rat and Rat's dad playing World of Warcraft too much. I don't know who they are.
No, all right.
No.
U.S. Marshal Nightcap, the Nightcap discovering intelligent life outside the solar system, that they were fans and decided to drop in to do a live show.
Yeah. That is quite likely.
Yeah, I should probably respond to their emails.
Come for a visit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course they're listening. The Fisherman, the NBN taking over the 5G network. Bit like Skynet.
It'll break the internet. It'll break everything we've got.
Yeah.
I was thinking about Skynet the other day and thought, if Skynet was such a well-crafted piece of AI that can, destroy mankind, when they send the Terminator back, when they're building the Terminator, why couldn't they get rid of the Austrian accent? This one's a bit fucked. This one, we'll send that one back to the...
Maybe they were sending it back to the factory.
He got lost on the way.
Yeah.
Camo Cow, what will finally break the internet? Parking Nick's mustache.
Yeah.
That will do it.
Yeah.
That mustache has got 45 women pregnant so far, and 2 alpacas.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Good Lord.
Yeah.
And it's wanted for robbery.
I might be the first person to ever say on air anywhere that that kind of porn would be busting a knacker in an alpaca.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's...
I might be the first person to say that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you will be.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you will be. I've got to respond to Esquire. He sent me a message. Put that photo in the chat because that's a damn funny photo. Kimatron finishing up question number 3 for us, which will, of course, bring us to the end of question time with everyone in the world watching the Nightcap live at 8:30 on Sunday nights.
Saturday nights. Saturday nights, not Sundays.
That was my bad. Saturday nights, whichever night we're on currently.
Yeah. Oh, and JD Girl, who's catching up on sleep, shared something on Facebook 15 minutes ago
Oh, that's lovely. It's good that she's having a good sleep.
from Bat Dad.
From Baghdad?
Yeah, so she's catching up on sleep, Captain.
Of course she is.
Best wedding dancer for daughter and father. Yeah, so can't watch the show because she's too tired.
Yeah.
And, 17 minutes ago,
Bastard.
sharing from Bat Dad. Just saying.
Bastard.
Mm-hmm.
Bastard.
Bastard. Just like a knacker and an alpaca.
What's the time now? Oh my goodness, we're up to that time already.
Way too late.
It is way too late. So, that of course brings us to the end of question time.
Yeah.
So what I reckon we should do, because it is the end of the show, we probably should go good night.
Yeah.
Although before we do, I've got to do this. Hang on a second.
Ooh.
So they can't complain that they didn't
The
see.
following program, The Nightcap,
What the
is for a mature audience.
That's
It may
pestigrade.
contain
Yeah.
Whatever that
slang,
was.
Yeah,
adult
whatever.
Don't know what it was. Well, there we go.
Stuff and things. I don't know.
I don't know how that happened. Things move,
No, me either.
Yeah.
things move
No.
around. So there it is.
Yeah.
Does bring us to the time of the night where we say time, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
It's been a good show.
It
It
has
has,
been. I've had
yeah.
fun.
It's been a really good show. And I'll tell you what, the replay is going to get a hell of a workout for people trying to figure out where the code words have turned up.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Well,
right.
more to the point,
Yeah.
tonight's code words, because now there's 3 more to collect.
Oh.
That's it.
Oh.
There is 4 code words in total that you need to collect before you can enter the competition. And the only way to get those code words is to watch. They won't be released online. They won't be smuggled in, through the back package. No way.
Yeah.
So the only way to find them is online.
Yeah.
So there it is. And it's good to see Esquire is having his boyhood dreams realised by winning the Christian Arm Championship belt.
Fantastic. Super duper.
Yeah.
Well done, you.
Yeah.
So all that being said, on that side of the studio, here's of course the Lord of Rock and Roll and the King of all that is metal. It is Parking Nick.
Thank you, Captain. Good evening. Thank you, Secret Agent Ness. Thank you, Nation. Have a lovely week or whatever you're doing, and I might not be here next week because I'll be in hospital.
I'll be guessing that you won't be here next week. Good luck.
I might be, though.
Good luck
I
conducting
might
surgery.
come back just to piss you off.
Will Secret Agent Knox be on the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. You enjoy your death. I mean, hospital stay.
Yeah, about that shit cunt.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna, but I did.
This is why I don't do podcasts anymore. Right there in the centre part of the studio, representing the Udall division, it is Secret Agent Ness.
That's me.
Or the fiery red-haired herself.
Yeah.
With a haircut.
With a haircut.
Yeah.
I shaved I shaved all my long locks off from last week. Took me a week to grow hair that long, and then just piss it off at the same time.
That's the I've had a haircut song.
Ah,
Oh, and Jade upgraded her profile picture 1 hour ago.
it's good to see that she had a good sleep.
Updated her profile. Good to see she's catching up on sleep.
Yeah.
anyway.
She's multitasking in her sleep.
Having
Yeah.
a great sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
We're going to leave you with these wonderful passing words which have been handed down from generation upon generation. Although before I say that, thank you to Esquire keeping the chat alive tonight.
Yeah, well done, Esquire.
He's been our only viewer live, so good on him.
Yeah, well done, you.
We're going to leave you with these wonderful passing words, which is simply, you have been the Nightcap Nation, and I've been your captain. And until next Saturday night, the Nightcap, it's a lot better than
Alpaca porn in the studio.
Good